There's something extremely important that I noticed in Naruto. Naruto is a series full of lies. Many characters in the show are very lied to, and you can see how that threw them into darkness and despair, and we're going to check that out in today's video. Gaara was a person to think nobody ever liked or loved him, besides his uncle Yashimaru and his mother, who loved him the very few seconds of Gaara's birth. Yashimaru told Gaara, "You are my sister's legacy. She loved you dearly, and because of that, I loved you too. You are what is left of my older sister. You're very important to me, Gaara." But of course, everything went downhill after that. We find out Yashimaru was only pretending to love Gaara the entire time. He took the order given by Gaara's father, the Kazekage, of course, to kill his own son. Even Gaara's father wanted him dead. Yashimaru could have said no to the order, but he took advantage of it in order to take his hatred out on Gaara. Yashimaru finally admits he always and truly hated Gaara from the bottom of his heart. Yashimaru said in his own words, "Gaara, you are responsible for my sister's death. She died bringing you into this world. I told myself I should love you as much as my older sister did. You killed her by being born into this world. That's something I can't ever forgive. You were never loved, Gaara. Never." Yashimaru convinced Gaara to only live for himself and love himself. Only your existence matters the most. You are a weapon, Gaara. Yashimaru then committed suicide and traumatized Gaara to the point where he was just broken and crying. Gaara then carved love on his forehead with his sand powers and created the ultimate weapon, which became evil Gaara. Nothing but mad destruction and chaos and bloodshed. But after a long time had passed since that moment, young adult Gaara found out from his reanimated father everything from that experience was also a lie. And Yashimaru hated his father more than anything. "Not you, Gaara." And then Gaara's father said from his own words, "Your mother did love you." Gaara this time doesn't cry out of hatred, but he cries out because he's happy to find out the truth, that he was truly loved by his mother. And it just shows you, being lied to can truly change a person, to only then find out the truth, and everything will be okay in the end. Now let's get into Sasuke, because this one was a mind changer. Sasuke Uchiha lived at least 8 to 9 years of his life hating Itachi. After killing his own clan, Sasuke dedicated half of his life training, exercising, learning, growing, for at one point to challenge Itachi. Sasuke finally gets the opportunity to show what he's made of, but Sasuke let all of his emotions take over him. He tried to kill Itachi by using the Chidori. No strategy involved, no thinking or planning, he just went right for the kill. And because of that, he was reckless. Itachi had to teach him a lesson, and then told Sasuke directly in his face, "Your hate is not strong enough." 3 years later, Itachi brings this up. "You're not going to recklessly charge yourself at me again, are you?" Because Itachi remembers how badly that ended with Sasuke last time. But Sasuke, as you can see, has been through a lot of development since that clash in part 1. Sasuke at this point left the village, dedicated 3 years of his life training with Orochimaru. He's able to use Genjutsu now. He managed to change his chakra nature form with the Chidori. He can even summon a freaking lightning dragon now. Sasuke right now in this moment is more in control of himself. He knows a lot more jutsu than ever. He's not going to let his emotions take over him now. Sasuke once again dedicated his life to kill Itachi and restore his clan's honor. Sasuke is way more professional as a shinobi at this moment. But after Sasuke finally gets his revenge, Obito tells Sasuke the truth about his older brother. And Sasuke is finally realizing his whole life was a lie. Sasuke believed Itachi loved him and his mother and his father, but turns out he was a psychopath who killed his own clan just to prove how strong he was to himself. Sasuke sees Itachi for who he is, to only find out 5 years later nothing has changed, and Itachi is still an evil person. He beat the shit out of Sasuke and made him relive that hell again in Hitachi's Tsukiyomi of killing everybody he loved. But turns out all of that was also a lie. Itachi did love Sasuke, but there was so much politics going on. Young Sasuke didn't know anything. He wasn't allowed to know anything at all either. Hitachi couldn't bring himself to kill his younger brother, even though that was originally part of the mission. Danzo made a deal with Itachi: launch the coup d'etat with your clan and die in battle, or side with the Hidden Leaf village and kill your own clan to prevent the whole war, and we will spare your little brother who knows nothing. Hitachi went with the second option. Hitachi believed the only person who deserves to kill him is another Uchiha. He made Sasuke hate him so damn much so he can kill him at some point, so Sasuke will be known as the hero who avenged the Uchiha clan. And even if Sasuke became the hero, his life would have still been a lie because Itachi originally wanted his truth to forever be in the darkness and to be known as a criminal. So Itachi still planned Sasuke being in the dark without wanting him knowing anything about the village or the main reason why he killed everyone in the first place. So regardless of anything, Sasuke's life still would have been a lie if Obito didn't tell him the truth. Like, imagine Sasuke being an adult and still remembering his older brother that was insanely evil, and Sasuke restored his clan from a psychopath. That's pretty sad, to be honest. But in reality, Obito told Sasuke the main truth about his older brother and how he lived his life. Sasuke's reaction is just face expressions. No dialogue. He's understanding everything he's done up to this point was just a mere lie, just so Sasuke can live his life normally after restoring his clan's honor. But Obito came along and screwed everything up. Itachi even felt guilty that he turned his younger brother into a criminal. This was never part of the plan, but Obito knew everything about Itachi. But what I find pretty interesting about Sasuke, he never once thought about his own feelings towards all of this. He never said in his own words, "My life has been a lie." No, Sasuke cared more about Itachi's suffering and how the Hidden Leaf and screwed his life up. Sasuke never reflected on his own life, and it's pretty interesting. He cared more about Itachi's suffering than how much his own life was a lie to protect him from being killed in the massacre. Now that's some brother respect there. Now on to Obito Uchiha himself. Madara somehow got the Hidden Stone and sent Minato off to another location, got Rin kidnapped from the Stone Ninja just for Obito to be exactly at this specific rock cave location where they are keeping Rin, while Madara himself is underneath the earth. Madara admitted the Hidden Mist incident was always planned by him. But no, Madara planned everything way before the Mist incident. Like, how did Obito by chance happen to save Ren at a specific location where Madara is underneath the earth? There's no way that all happened by natural causes. So it seems Madara Uchiha planned this whole mission from scratch. Planned Minato to be sent on another mission. He planned to meet Obito after this attack to basically groom him while healing his injuries. Then after Madara's first stage of the plan succeeded, it's time to move on to the second stage. Make Obito see Ren being killed by his best friend Kakashi in order for the Uchiha's curse to take action. The curse of hatred. Tobirama stated the Uchiha clan is a clan that feels more emotions than any other clan itself. Once a certain loved one has been killed, their hatred takes over. Madara used this hatred curse in order to make Obito his pawn. He needed him to be thrown into darkness and despair to encourage him to believe the only way to save this rotting world of hell is to perform the Project Tsukinome. And look at this shit. Look at everything Obito did, the damages he brought to the history of shinobi, destroying Konoha, responsible for killing Naruto's parents, putting more guilt on Kakashi's life after losing his master, the fourth Hokage, Naruto's sad childhood of having no parents, Obito controlling the Hidden Mist village of causing them more war because he hated what the mist did to him. Also, the actions of Obito controlling the Mizukage. Zabuza tried to assassinate their leader, and that failed, and look where Zabuza ended up later on. Everything that Obito did and destroyed all happened because Madara lied to him, created a false reality believing everything he witnessed was due to natural causes. But hold on, plot twists. Madara planned everything from the very beginning. Obito was speechless. Madara Uchiha created a monster of a character slash being. That is Obito Madara Uchiha. Madara created White Mask Obito. Look at everything he accomplished during the war. It's insane. Obito is doing everything for Madara, not even knowing the truth that he was lied to the entire time. He's fighting to capture all the tailed beasts together, create the Ten Tails itself. The moment Madara came to the battlefield, Obito had already did everything for Madara while he was dead, and Obito didn't know a thing at all. Madara then said to Obito he's no longer useful to him after Kakashi made him look like trash. And wow, that's just incredible when you think about it. Obito put in so much work believing the moon plan was a good thing, and they both agreed on it, just to only find out Obito was only doing everything for Madara because Madara was dying. He couldn't capture the tailed beasts at his age, and he needed somebody to do it for him. Obito never once questioned this goal. He absolutely did everything for this man by just lying to him. Madara created an evil person to walk this earth. And this is how some of the characters in Naruto were driven by lies, and how they created a false reality for them, and an illusion, made them live a different life, believing this was their truth. But it just goes to show you lying to a person can create a serious monster. Alright guys, I am Delix. Subscribe if you want, and please let me know what you think about this video. I think it was an interesting topic, and have a good night, and stay ninja weird.